My child, many people will scroll past this moment without realizing what they missed. But you stopped. And that matters more than you think. Because today you are not here by accident. You are here because your heart needed to hear something important. I know there are days when everything around you feels heavy. There are nights when you lie awake wondering if things will ever change. You have tried to stay strong. You have tried to stay hopeful. Yet sometimes it feels like every effort leads to another disappointment. I see those moments. I see the quiet tears you do not show anyone. I see the silent prayers you whisper when you think no one is listening. And I want you to understand something clearly. When everything feels lost, it does not mean your story is over. Many of my children reach a point where the road becomes dark and confusing. They feel as if every direction leads nowhere. They begin to question their purpose. They begin to doubt their strength. But the moment when everything feels lost is often the moment when transformation begins. You see, when life removes the illusions you once depended on, it also creates space for something stronger to grow. Faith becomes deeper when it is tested. Courage becomes stronger when it is challenged. And hope becomes brighter when it appears in the middle of darkness. My child, you may not see the full picture yet. But I see the path ahead clearly. I know the struggles that shaped you. I know the pain that made you question everything. And I know the strength that still lives inside you even when you feel exhausted. There are people who gave up on you. There are moments when doors closed and you felt rejected. But what you thought was rejection was sometimes protection. What you thought was failure was sometimes redirection. Not every path you lost was meant to be yours. Some doors had to close so a better direction could eventually appear. I understand that waiting is difficult. Waiting can make the strongest heart feel uncertain. You look around and see others moving forward while you feel stuck in the same place. But comparison hides the truth. Every life moves through different seasons. Some people experience their breakthroughs early. Others grow through longer preparation. The length of the journey does not determine the value of the destination. What matters is who you become while walking through it. Many times when everything feels lost, your heart is actually being prepared for a deeper purpose. The lessons you learn during hardship become the wisdom that guides your future. The empathy you develop during pain becomes the compassion that helps others heal. Nothing you experience is wasted when you continue moving forward with faith. My child, remember that strength does not always appear as loud confidence. Sometimes strength is simply choosing to stand up again after falling down. Sometimes strength is continuing to believe even when answers are not visible yet. You may feel tired right now. You may feel uncertain about what tomorrow will bring. But your journey is not finished. The chapter you are living today is not the final page of your story. There are still moments waiting to surprise you. There are still opportunities waiting to appear when the timing becomes right. Even now, while you are listening to these words, small changes are beginning to take shape in your life. You may not notice them immediately. But slowly and quietly, things are shifting. One conversation can open a new direction. One idea can create a new possibility. One act of courage can lead to an unexpected opportunity. The future often begins with small steps that seem insignificant at first. That is why you must not give up during the quiet seasons of life. Seeds grow underground before they appear above the surface. Your progress may be invisible right now, but it is still happening. My child, when everything feels lost, return to the simple things that reconnect you with hope. Take a moment to breathe deeply. Look around and notice the small blessings that still exist in your life. The support of someone who cares about you. The strength that allowed you to survive difficult days. The lessons that helped you become wiser. Gratitude has the power to shift your perspective even during challenging times. It reminds your heart that darkness never erases every light. You are stronger than the problems you face today. You have survived moments that once seemed impossible. And you will continue growing through experiences that are shaping you into someone wiser, calmer, and more compassionate. Your story will one day inspire someone who is walking through the same struggles you are facing now. My child, trust that every challenge has a purpose even when the meaning is not immediately clear. Life sometimes removes what you depended on so you can discover the strength that was always within you. When you feel lost, remember that every traveler eventually finds direction again. The road may twist and turn, but it does not disappear. Keep walking. Keep believing that something meaningful is waiting beyond this moment of uncertainty. The future is not written only by your circumstances. It is shaped by your willingness to continue despite them. If you choose faith instead of despair, courage instead of surrender, and patience instead of frustration, your path will slowly reveal itself. One day you will look back at this difficult chapter and realize it taught you more than comfort ever could. You will see how the moments that felt like endings were actually new beginnings in disguise. My child, hold on a little longer. The story of your life is still unfolding. And the next chapter may contain blessings you cannot imagine yet. If this message reached your heart today, take a moment to like this video so more people who feel lost can hear these words of hope. Subscribe to this channel for more messages that remind you to keep faith even during the hardest seasons of life. And write Amen in the comments if you believe that even when everything feels lost, God is still guiding your path forward. Share this message with someone who might need encouragement today.